Hello, my name is Emily Bowdwin. I'm a neuromuscular massage therapist and restorative exercise specialist. So today I'm going to do a little something different for this video. So back in February, I fainted when I was sick with something and hit the back of my head on our tile floor in the kitchen at home. And at the time, I didn't think it was a concussion. The symptoms weren't that bad. But my vision since that time has gotten really, really bad. I've never needed glasses before in my life, but I need them now. I saw an optometrist and he said, yes, I'm a concussion expert and you had a concussion and it can take at least 6 months after a concussion for you to start doing better. And it could take longer than that. So I'm having issues with my vestibular system. So my body's ability to be able to balance with my eyes with being able to be balanced. Okay, so normally your body's able to align itself in such a way where it knows where your horizon is. My muscles are tightening up all over my head, my jaw, my neck, the front of my neck, the back of my neck, my shoulders, because I can't, my brain is having a hard time sensing where that is. So I no longer have the really bad vertigo and unsteadiness that I had for that first month. So I actually ended up having to get glasses a lot sooner than I would have had to otherwise, that I wear for far distance viewing. So I would normally go see a massage therapist. I would love to clone myself because this is the type of work that I do. But most massage therapists aren't trained in this specific type of work. So the primary whiplash muscles, which would have happened to me with my fainting and hitting the back of my head, are this muscle right here, the SCM. I have another video on it. So sternocleidomastoid. It brings the chin to the chest and turns the head left and right. The other one are the suboccipitals, and they are on the back of the head right here where the skull attaches. Okay, I have another video on this. And these are the yes and no muscles, and they can get really, really tight, especially with whiplash, so that you start having headaches all over, okay? There are muscles on the front of the neck deep inside attaching to the spine. So I'm trained to move the trachea out of the way to work those muscles, but most people aren't trained in that. That's actually a big, huge one right there. And then, of course, the trapezius, which attaches back of the neck all the way down past the shoulder blades and then up and across the shoulders. So all of this, and then some others along here, are getting really, really tight, causing a lot of headaches recently as well. So when you have a concussion, you need to make sure you rest. You need to make sure that you don't do too much as your body is healing from that, especially your brain, because it's the brain that had the trauma done to it. So for me, I'm having all of these muscles tightening up, trying to figure out where my horizon is, right? The thing that actually triggers it the most for me right now, I'm far enough along with it, I no longer have the really bad vertigo that I was having, is when my head is looking straight ahead, isn't moving, but my eyes are tracking across, up and down, which I do when I'm driving, or when I'm watching some sort of video, or watching some sort of console game or whatever. I do a lot of that. And it fatigues me a lot, actually. So I have to take breaks, closing my eyes. So one of the things the optometrist pointed out to me is that even with your eyes closed, if your eyes are tracking across, you have muscles back here on the skull. So this area right here, that will actually be helping you with the movement. They actually activate. They start working when you're doing that, which is very, very interesting. I don't like having to go through and experience these things, but If you have a concussion, a whiplash, you need to be seen by someone who understands it. Someone like me, that's a neuromuscular massage therapist that's trained to be able to address all of these different areas. Or someone like the physical therapist that I highly recommend. He's a functional manual therapist here in Boise, Idaho, Tony Book. He is amazing at what he does, and he was able to help relieve initially the cervical vertigo I was experiencing. Planning on getting back into him to have him treat me again. So I hope that this was helpful, and I look forward to talking to you later.